Hey guys, I'm in Melbourne until Sunday. That means no girlfriend, no cat, no lizard, no whiteboard. Shit. But the room's pretty cool, like, look at this thing. What the hell is that? Oh, but it's 5 AM and I've been traveling all day and I got stuck at the airport and yeah, what a mess. But let's do the Q&A. Okay, question number 1. What is your least and favourite running shoe of this year? Well, my favourite one so far has been the Asics New to Try that I actually got overseas for like $100. They just feel so good. I think it's because they're a 5mm drop. They feel really good. But so far, these new shoes that I have, the New Balance 1080 14, feel so good. The problem with New Balance is that some shoes they have really good and some shoes that they have are absolutely awful. Like the 1080 V12 was really good, really snappy off the ground, and the V13 was an absolute slug of a shoe and I hated it. That's also my least favourite shoe of this year. This one, I reckon I'm going to put it at my favourite shoe of the year, for sure. They just feel really nice on the foot. It's kind of like the Asics Nimbus 26. They just have that soft feel, but these are probably a little bit snappier than them. Big fan. Maybe I'll take them outside and give you a good looking at them, eh? Yeah, let's do that. Goals for this year. Next year. Goals for next year. Well, I'll be honest, I don't really have any goals in mind because all I really want to do is just run without pain and without issues and just have fun for at least 1 year before I think about crazy races. I'd rather just take it easy and just enjoy running for a year and maybe, I don't know, do 3 or 4 half marathons or something like that. I don't know, that just sounds way better to me. And I'll be honest, I just find the half marathon distance just so fun and exciting, and I reckon I've got a lot of gains to be made in that half marathon distance. I don't really know about the marathon. I feel like I'd be terrible at it, but we'll find out at some point, I guess. I don't know. And also I want to smash the ever-living shit out of YouTube and just continue grinding away and hopefully helping as many people as I can with this channel. That'd be pretty fun. Don't sweat the small stuff. Look at this fucking hipster. I don't think I'm gonna read this one. Okay, next question. When are you going to get Lizzy back from the neighbours? Look, well, Liz is fine. The problem is our cat. Our cat has been sitting at the back door of the house, staring at the deck, dreaming about killing this lizard. And, you know, I kind of feel like the lizard would probably win because the cat's pretty small and the lizard, once they bite, they don't let go. So I feel like the lizard would win. Anyways, I want to keep them separated as much as possible, but as you would have seen in yesterday's video, the lizard somehow came back, even though I blocked the fence so it couldn't get back. It must have taken the long way around, like through their house, out the front, under our gate, back under the deck. I don't know, it must really like the deck. It must be a really good lizard hangout spot, but Liz is fine. What's in here? Nothing. What's in here? Nothing. And there was actually a second question about Liz. Guys, she's fine. She's back under the deck. The cat can't get her, even though she's tried. Liz is fine. Everything's okay. I'm in Melbourne, so, you know, I'm not being a very responsible dad, but I think she's gonna be all right. There's a very... What the hell's that? What the hell's that? I look like one of those things from Crash Bandicoot. Ooba-da-ga, ooba-da-ga. Or are you guys too old for that? Is that an old game now? Is that a joke that anyone will actually understand? Or am I like too old to be young and too young to be old? I don't know. Okay, next question. Run in multiple layers, even in the warm, to increase blood plasma levels through sweat. Fuck that. Just come live in Australia for 4 months. You can stay at my house and you'll go back wherever you came from extremely fit. Like, there's a reason why they call heat training the poor man's altitude training, because it really does work. Like, in Australia, when you get a 4-month block of just really hot weather, you get super fit. And also, training indoors is low-key overpowered. Like the fittest that I've ever been has been when I was training indoors, because there's no airflow when you're on the treadmill doing threshold stuff. So all of the air around you just gets really hot, and so you start to rapidly overheat. That's how you get fit, for sure. If that means that you've got to wear long sleeve clothing to get it done, then that's fine. I think the key really is getting yourself as hot as possible, not necessarily blocking sweat, because it's all about the core temperature. Getting that core temperature right up and being able to maintain that whilst keeping the same intensity levels. So get that core temperature up. Please give water to the plants. Enjoy your stay. And you get some too. There you go, guys. Any snacks? No. Oh, we got a couple of milks. Yuck. Soy sauce, basil leaves. Oh, spices. Oh, curry powder. You can't go wrong with that. Vegemite, if you guys know what this is overseas, just absolutely hate it. Oh no. Damn it. How do I work out my tempo and interval paces? I've done my 5K PB and looking at making it faster, but I'm unsure on how much faster I should make my workouts. Epic question. What do you think? Okay, cool. So here's what I do. I usually take the race result and I put it into v.calculator. You can go v.calculator.com or whatever the hell it is, and it'll spit out like a metaphorical fitness score that you have, and it'll give you pace ranges for that. But here's how you make it a little bit more accurate. What you can do is put all of your different race results into the v.calculator and find whichever fitness score it gives you is the lowest, and so that kind of tells you which race distance you're the worst at, and use that to base your training intervals off. The reason why I do it like that is because it makes it a little bit more accurate and a little bit easier to hit the training paces, because you're giving yourself a little bit of leeway. If the temperature is really bad, or you know, you're wearing different shoes, or you're in a different area, or there's hills, it gives you a much better training stimulus, because you're not going to overdo it, or you're less likely to overdo it. Basically, I would rather you undercook your workouts than overcook your workouts, because if you overcook them, you're stuffed, basically. Next question. I've watched your video on how to improve running, but I can't keep my heart rate under control. Any ideas? I hate walking during my runs. This is probably the biggest issue that most people face, especially if they have no background in running apart from only just starting. So what I would do is spend time in the week not running, but still building your aerobic base. So what you can do is, say you pick 2 days out of the week and you get on the bike or get onto some other form of cross training that you can do that feels much easier than running, and you can keep it in that same training zone. And that means that you're at least going to get 2 quality sessions per week, and then the rest of the week when you're running, just basically do whatever you can. And if you have to walk and run, do whatever. If you have to just smash it, do that. That way you're still going to be building that aerobic base. That's what I would do. Okay, next question. Are elite triathletes natty? Good question. And this kind of puzzles me sometimes, because like when you look at the numbers that they're doing and the times that they're doing in their races, it's not unbelievable. Like, what are they running for the marathon? Like 2:30s? Like, it's not unbelievable. So out of all of the elite athletes in the world, because they're cut so thin across many different disciplines, it could be conceivable that they could be natty, because they're not running 2:15 in the marathon and then riding at like 60 k's an hour. Do you know what I mean? I think out of all the endurance athletes out there, triathletes have the most chance of being natty, but probably not, because there's money involved and, you know, elite sport and things. Maybe, I don't know. You have to ask them. You know, like in my opinion, it's really just an IQ test, drug test. Like if you have the smart people, then you might get away with it. Only the dumb people really pop for drugs. So I don't know. But one thing's for sure is I'm gonna make some spaghetti, but I seem to have forgotten the most important part of the spaghetti, which is the fucking spaghetti. Damn it. How can I just forget the spaghetti? See you guys tomorrow.